Hello everyone, this is Dr. B. Mahalakshmi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Today I'm going to give the lecturer video about the concept of challenges in digital forensics. It is a continuation of Unit 3, Part 3 video. So, so here we are going to see what are the challenges are there in digital forensics. So here the digital evidence. So digital evidence is nothing but any information stored or transmitted in electronic form that can be used during an investigation or presented in court. For an example, it will be the digital evidence. It will be in the form of email, text messages like SMS, WhatsApp chat, photos and videos, auto recording, computer files and document, or browser history, call logs, or here the social media post, GPS locations data. So these all are considered as this what digital evidence. So here we are going to see about what are the challenges are there in digital forensics. So here in this first slide, it's explaining about here the digital evidence is very large and unorganized. It's one of the challenge in digital forensics. And second one is finding useful evidence takes a lot of time. And third one is here investigations require many resources and experts. So these are the challenges is there in the digital forensics. So the solution for the above challenges, we have to use big data, automation methods and computational method to process the data faster. So here the simple meaning is nothing but the computers and AI tools help investigator handle the huge amounts of digital evidence efficiently. So next one we are going to see about phases supported by computational methods. We already saw in the unit 1 5 phases are there in the digital forensics process. So first one is identification phase. This identification phase we are going to finding digital evidence, and in the second collection phase is gathering the evidence safely, and third in the examination phase recovering the deleted or hidden data, and the fourth one is analysis phase. Here we are going to study evidence to find clues, and fifth one is what presentation phase. Here the presentation phase preparing the report for the court. The simple meaning about this 5 phases, computer help in every stages of a digital investigation. So what is computational forensics? So computational forensics is nothing but using computers or softwares and mathematics and statistics concept to solve the forensics problems. So that is a definition for the forensics computation, that is computational forensics. I will repeat again, the definition of the computational forensics is nothing but we are using the computational methods. The computational methods is nothing but computers, softwares, mathematics and statistics concept to solve the forensics problem. And the objectives about the computational forensics, first one is understand the forensic science better, and second one is in-depth of understanding we need for the forensics discipline, that is the concept, the fundamentals of the forensics principles, and second one is evaluate the scientific methods, and third one is use computer science for investigation. And here one is the objectives and applications for large scale investigation. If it is large scale investigation, that is having the huge amount of managing the large amount of or large volume of the data is from the different sources. Example, if you detect the malware automatically or analyze the network traffic. So here for the automation methods is nothing but here NeuroFuzzy, that is NF algorithm is there. It's one of the AI tool. The combination of the neural networks, that is the neural networks is used to is used to define the learning ability, and fuzzy logic is what? The mathematical concept, decision making with uncertainty. So using this algorithm, we can do the large scale investigation easily. So next one here, and thus automation. So the automations is nothing but the computer perform the task automatically without much human effect. So and next one is here we are going to see about the analysis and forensic soundness. So here in this analysis, I already told the analysis is nothing but examining the evidence using computational techniques. So here what are the techniques are there? No, cryptographic keys. So the secret code, that cryptography is nothing but with the help of the keys, private key and the public key. So the cryptographic keys, the secret codes used for encryption as well as decryption, and the volatile memory, the temporary memory RAM that loses the data when power is off, and hash matching, comparing the files using digital fingerprints, and intrusion detections is nothing but detecting unauthorized access to the systems. So these are the concepts or methods is there. Is this an example for how we are analyzing the evidence through computational methods. And forensic soundness. So here in the forensic soundness, evidence must remain the originality and trustworthy. The soundness is nothing but, I'll repeat again, evidence, that what are the evidence we are collecting from the incident happened place, that evidence must remain original and trustworthy. So here the soundness, ensuring the evidence remain accurate and unchanged. And next one is here we are going to see about in the challenges of the digital forensics. Here that research areas, the large scale investigation for key research areas are automatic searching, darknet, and then challenges. At some example they gave. So here automatic searching using software to search large storage system. So the large scale, we have said automations is nothing but automatically is searching the data from the vast amount of the data. So here that darknet, hidden part of the internet not indexed by the search engine, that is called as what? Darknet. So here in the challenges is nothing but efficiently managing and analyzing the terabytes of data. So these are the challenge. For simply if you want to know about the large scale investigation, for an example here I given as a darknet, investigator need powerful tool to search a numerous amount of information. I'll repeat, investigator need powerful tool to search a numerous amount of information. And next one is what? Internet and cloud forensics. Internet forensics. So here collecting evidence from websites, emails, and online activities. The cloud forensics, collecting evidence from the cloud services. That is anywhere, anytime we can access the data from the virtual memory. In there, the cloud forensics that challenges is creating new tool for training the investigator. So here evidence is increasingly stored online, making investigation more complex. So these are the challenges we focusing on doing the investigation in the internet and cloud forensics. And next one, embedded system and IoT. Computer built into the devices. For an example, smart TVs, cars, and medical devices. So here IoT is nothing but Internet of Thinking. So devices connected to the internet, for example, smart watches, smart bulbs, or smart cameras. This challenges is different devices store data differently. Here our investigator, the challenges is there in the embedded systems and IoT. As an investigation, as an investigator must know how to extract the evidence from many types of the smart devices. So these are the challenges we have to focus on, the concepts of automatic searching here in the this darknet. And next one is we saw about the internet and cloud forensics and embedded system and IoT. So next one is what? Chain of custody. This is what the key point we always is for focusing from the unit 2 onwards. So the chain of custody is nothing but the process of recording and tracking the digital evidence. So that must ensure, that is what the forensic soundness or the chain of custody, evidence should not alter, evidence should not evidence is legally accepted. So these are the concepts you have to ensure. So here record, the definition is a record showing who handled the evidence and when. So the chain of custody is broken, the evidence may be rejected. So every movement of the evidence must be documented. The next one is what here, the cross media search and the data integration. Here the cross media search searching the information from different sources. Example of the digital evidence like images, videos, documents and social media. So here this data integration, combining the information from multiple sources, and data enrichment is nothing but the data enrichment from the internet sources is here adding extra information from internet sources. So investigator combine evidence from many places to get a complete picture. And next one is what? Encrypted evidence. This focuses developing the algorithm to analyze the encrypted evidence and cryptographic credentials. So here the encryption is nothing but we are converting the data into the secret code, and the cryptographic credentials is nothing but the passwords, keys, private keys or the public keys, and the certificates used for the security. The challenges in the encrypted evidence: accessing the evidence protected by encryption, and the criminal may hide evidence using encryption, making investigation difficult. Next one is computational intelligence. This is focused advanced computing technology for more objective evidence analysis and making decision making. So here using AI techniques to analyze the evidence. Example, they are using the machine learning, neural networks and expert system. The benefits are there is better accuracy, faster decision and reduce the human errors. So AI help the investigator find important clues automatically. And next here attributions and profiling. So here finding who committed the cyber crime. They're focusing the method and tool for the digital perpetrators, attributions and profiling. So here this attributions is nothing but finding who committed the cyber crime, and profiling is studying the criminal behaviors and characteristics. So here visualization, so there's visualizing the criminal relationship and geographical mapping of the evidence. Here the visualizing is nothing but displaying the relationship using graph and charts, and geographic mapping is showing the evidence locations on map. So these techniques help identify the suspect and understand the activities. So here the summary about the challenges of the digital forensics. Digital forensics is rapidly advancing field, continuously reducing the new information technologies and novel ways of the exploiting these technologies. So this digital forensics is continuously evolving the new technology, creating the new challenges. And next one is researchers must develop new investigation method, and the main important thing is chain of custody. The chain of custodies and evidence integrity are always important. So computational forensics uses computers, AI, mathematics and statistics to automate and improve the digital forensic investigations while maintaining the evidence integrity and legal admissibility. So here in this video we saw about the challenges of the digital forensics. Let me see by the next video. Thank you so much.